Elon Musk has once again sent shockwaves rippling through every aviation boardroom in the United States. And this time it is not just another bold idea tossed into wind. It is the unveiling of something that feels as though it has leapt straight out of science fiction into the real world. For years, industry veterans assumed that when Musk spoke about a vertical takeoff and landing supersonic jet powered entirely by electricity, he was simply sharing another one of his visionary musings, an intriguing thought experiment rather than an imminent reality. Yet, while Boeing executives and other traditional manufacturers were brushing it off as speculative daydreaming, Tesla's engineers were already hard at work, quietly flight testing a prototype designed to overturn the foundations of the aviation industry itself. The staggering revelation came with the announcement of its price, $79,797, a figure so disruptive that it suddenly makes private aviation, long the playground of billionaires and corporate giants, accessible to everyday Americans who for decades have been locked out of the skies by a broken, overly expensive system. What was once reserved for a select few is now being reshaped into a product within reach of middle-class families, retirees, and visionaries hungry for new possibilities. Today, we step behind the scenes to reveal how this game-changing Tesla aircraft is not only reshaping transportation, but also rattling the nerves of every traditional manufacturer that suddenly finds itself in a state of panic, realizing the world they controlled is slipping away. And for those who dream of being part of this revolution from the beginning, Musk has extended the call. The first 159,797 people to join this journey are no longer just consumers, but pioneers in rewriting aviation history. It is an invitation to take off together, to experience the thrill of redefining flight. The most radical departure from conventional aviation comes in the form of how Tesla has designed this plane to land not on sprawling airport runways, but directly on your backyard lawn. Imagine forgetting about long drives to crowded airports, the endless security checks, and the hours lost in terminals. Instead, picture stepping into your backyard, starting up your Tesla super electric plane, and lifting effortlessly into the sky from the very ground where you once grilled burgers or tossed a football with your grandchildren. This is not a metaphor. It is a mechanical and engineering breakthrough rooted in physics and Tesla's signature mastery of electric motor technology. At the heart of this innovation lies Tesla's EVTOL system, 8 high-efficiency tilt-rotor motors capable of vertical takeoff and landing with pinpoint accuracy. All you need is a flat 50 by 50-foot patch of land, which amounts to just 2,500 square feet. To put that in perspective, that's barely over 10% of the average American yard size, meaning most homeowners already have more than enough space to transform their lawns into personal runways. In fact, chances are your barbecue patio or basketball court occupies more square footage than what this plane requires for safe operation. It is this kind of design practicality that makes the aircraft so compelling. Tesla engineers didn't just aim for futuristic glamour. They built something that dovetails with the reality of American life. The genius lies not only in the space requirements, but also in the execution. The motors pivot with seamless precision, shifting between vertical lift during takeoff and landing and horizontal thrust once airborne, all guided by artificial intelligence with an astounding 98% precision rate. Advanced sensors continuously scan the landing environment, making real-time adjustments for uneven terrain, obstacles such as trees or garden sheds, and even smaller objects like that basketball hoop forgotten in the driveway. This ensures that whether you are landing on manicured Kentucky bluegrass or the uneven slope behind your workshop, the descent is smooth, controlled, and safe every time. The implications are breathtaking. Suddenly, remote estates, isolated lakeside cabins, or hidden mountain retreats, destinations unreachable by traditional aircraft, are within your personal reach. In practical terms, Tesla's backyard-friendly engineering opens up 90% of vacation properties across the United States as legitimate landing sites, offering retirees and travel enthusiasts unprecedented flexibility in exploring the country without compromise. Perhaps the most surprising element of this design is how gentle it is on the ground itself. Weighing just 1,600 pounds thanks to its lightweight carbon fiber frame, the Tesla aircraft exerts only 5 pounds per square inch of ground pressure. Compare this with your everyday riding lawnmower, which presses down with twice the intensity at around 10 pounds per square inch, and you quickly realize that your grass is safer under a Tesla plane than under the mower you use every weekend. The retractable landing pads employ adaptive suspension systems that distribute the plane's weight evenly across its footprint, ensuring no turf damage that might rile your homeowner's association or your spouse's cherished garden. Even storage has been cleverly addressed. Once folded, the wings tuck neatly into a standard 20 by 20 foot garage space, meaning that owning one does not require a personal hangar. Just the same space you might use to park a truck. Range, as with all electric vehicles, is where Tesla consistently rewrites expectations. Powered by their groundbreaking aluminum-ion battery technology, this plane achieves a jaw-dropping 1,500-mile range per charge. That's more than enough to handle cross-country journeys, like the 1,100 miles between New York and Miami, without ever stopping. Imagine the freedom of leaving your backyard in Connecticut in the morning and arriving at your Florida vacation home in time for lunch, completely bypassing airports, baggage claims, and crowded terminals. And Tesla doesn't stop at battery innovation. In true Musk fashion, they've added a solar augmentation system that propels range into nearly infinite possibilities. The aircraft's wings, embedded with ultra-thin, flexible photovoltaic panels, generate up to 25 kilowatts of continuous power under sunny skies, adding an extra 450 miles to base range. Even on cloudy days, the panels contribute 10 kilowatts, extending range by 225 miles. These panels are not tacked-on gimmicks, but integral structural components built from graphene-based polymers that fold with the wings, maintain full efficiency through thousands of cycles, and even feature self-healing coatings to repair microcracks caused by debris or stress. This integration ensures maximum durability while enhancing aerodynamic performance, making Tesla's design not only efficient but also elegant and resilient. Safety, too, has been reimagined at a level unmatched by traditional manufacturers. For decades, bird strikes have haunted aviation, costing billions annually in damages and causing countless accidents. Tesla's solution? A bioradar artificial intelligence system that continuously scans a 1-mile radius using a network of LiDAR and radar sensors adapted from Tesla's full self-driving technology. Trained on over 10 million flight patterns, weather conditions, and bird migration data, the AI predicts potential collisions and automatically adjusts course or altitude with millisecond precision, preventing 95% of strikes before the pilot even perceives a threat. While most of the aviation world resigned itself to treating bird strikes as an unavoidable hazard, Tesla refused to accept this limitation. Instead, they eliminated the problem entirely by creating a predictive system that makes bird collisions almost obsolete. For pilots, especially seniors, the peace of mind this offers cannot be overstated. Clear, high-contrast alerts appear on the 20-inch dashboard display with simple, stress-free instructions such as flock detected, rerouting. But in truth, the system operates fully autonomously, meaning pilots can focus on enjoying flight rather than juggling safety assessments. It's aviation safety redefined. Proactive rather than reactive, prevention instead of mere survival. Put all of this together: the affordability, the backyard takeoff capability, the extended solar-powered range, and the unprecedented safety features, and you begin to understand why traditional aviation giants are panicking. Musk and Tesla have not just built a new plane. They have rewritten the rules of personal flight. Where other electric aviation startups focus narrowly on urban air taxis that still rely on airports and infrastructure, Tesla's approach is personal, liberating, and designed for real people who want to fly on their own terms. Seniors who fear the complexity of traditional piloting now find themselves empowered with AI-assisted landings, stress-free automation, and garage-level storage. Families dreaming of road trips can now consider sky trips that bypass every bottleneck of highways and airports. Adventurers who once faced the limits of fuel range can now chase horizons without boundaries. And all of it comes at a price tag less than many luxury cars or fishing boats. Elon Musk didn't just introduce another product. He shattered one of the longest-standing barriers in human transportation. He took the dream of personal aviation, something humanity has toyed with since the Wright brothers, and transformed it into a practical, affordable, and safe reality. Cleaner, calmer, smarter, and more accessible than anyone dared to imagine, Tesla's electric aircraft signals the dawn of a new era. It is not just about flying. It is about reclaiming control over time, freedom, and destiny. Musk has rewritten the rulebook for the skies, and for those ready to embrace the future, the invitation is clear. Step outside, look up, and prepare to take flight from your very own backyard.